Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here on Watts Wildlife. And as you can see guys, yet again my absolute piece of garbage mic has ruined the audio here. And for my opening clip of the Grand Teton vlog, I have no audio. And you know, I can't go back and re-record this because I'm not in Grand Teton anymore. I'm about 1,500 miles away. So here we are, and I'm doing voiceover for this part. Yeah, I'm definitely not happy with this mic, but I am sending it into Rode. Got in contact with them and they're supposedly going to replace it, so that's good. But as you can see, I'm standing here at the Grand Teton sign just behind it, and you can see the beautiful Teton range behind me. It's such an awesome park, and we have just arrived here. We left Yellowstone, got those really awesome wolf photos, then drove down to Grand Teton and drove down to the sign here where I'm now filming this intro clip. And essentially this is very much going to be like the 5 days in Yellowstone video, where I just show you guys all the sights that we see in Grand Teton and kind of take you on the journey of what we did in this vlog. So it should be a pretty awesome video. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one, and this is the grand finale of our Yellowstone and Teton trip videos, so this will be the last one, but I think it is also going to be a very good one. So with that guys, let's go ahead and get over this voiceover part and get to where I'm actually talking in person at the national park. Alright guys, so we have arrived in our campground now. It's actually the next day at about 8 a.m. Last night we had to go find a primitive campground because since we stopped for the wolf and all of that, this campground was full. So we had to go like 30 minutes outside of the park, find a primitive camping area and camp there. We are now in Grovant Campground. This is a really, really nice campground. Right here in these cottonwood trees. Just really nice place, really nice area to camp. And we've got a great site here, so pretty awesome. Early in the morning, so we still have a lot of time today. We're probably gonna go finally take showers we haven't in days, do some laundry and all of that, and then we'll get to exploring Grand Teton National Park. Finally got showers and got to do some laundry, which was great. I'm now heading out. We're still in the Grovant campground here. You can see the shower house or bathrooms there behind me, and sites all around, campers and tents and everything. But I'm headed over to the Grovant River to look for moose right now. Hopefully do some photography. I've got the 100-400 lens, so hopefully we're gonna see some moose down here, because supposedly they're always around this river. But it's kind of getting later in the year, and they typically move up into higher elevations this time of year, so we may not see them, but I'm hoping we will. So I'm going to go down to the river now on this trail over to there, and hopefully get some shots of moose. Okay guys, so it is the next day now. I didn't see any moose yesterday, unfortunately. After I got back from looking for moose, we cooked dinner, went out to look for 399 and her 4 cubs, grizzly 399. For those of you that don't know, it's a famous grizzly bear in the area that has 4 cubs this year, which is pretty much unheard of for a bear her age. So this is the year to see her pretty much if you're gonna try to see her. So we went and looked for her. We stopped in these meadows that were in between Pilgrim Creek and Pilgrim Creek Road. That's where she usually is. We didn't see her though. Down the road like 10 minutes, they saw 610 with her 2-year-old cubs, but we didn't see 399. And then I got up this morning and went and looked again for a few hours and didn't see anything. So we're gonna keep trying while we're here, but hasn't been good results so far, but hopefully we're going to be able to see her. And right now we're about to go do a little hike over to Bradley and Taggart Lakes. It's about a 3-mile hike with really great views of the Tetons, and then we're going to go into Jackson and kind of just walk around and explore there. That was the Taggart Lake hike. We are now in Jackson, Wyoming. We're about to walk around the main street area, kind of just explore the different shops and buildings here. It's a really cool little town, and you know, just kind of walk around and check it out. So it's the next day now. We're still in Grovont Campground. We did the Taggart Lake hike, which was really cool yesterday, and then we went into Jackson, which is just a really awesome town. Walked around there, went into some of the shops, so that was pretty cool. Went out again last night looking for grizzlies, as usual. We have every morning and every night, except actually this morning because we stayed out till like midnight last night shooting the stars, so we would have had to only get like 4 hours of sleep. So we decided, let's just sleep in this one morning, since we shot stars last night. But we went out last night, saw nothing. I don't know if they saw anything this morning. I'll have to ask some of the different guys there this evening. And we're gonna go back this evening to look for grizzlies again. Hopefully we're gonna see them this time. But today we're gonna do a couple of different things. We're gonna hike up to Hidden Falls. We were gonna do the whole Lake Solitude hike, but because we have not seen the grizzlies yet, we're probably not gonna do that, because seeing 399 and her 4 cubs is the main priority. The hike will always be there. It'll be there every single year from now on in Grand Teton. 399 and her 4 cubs at this size, very little, are not going to be here every single year. So that's the main goal, is to see them. So we're probably not going to be doing the Lake Solitude hike, unfortunately, because we want to see the bears. Even though I'd really love to do that hike. It looks like an absolutely incredible hike. But because we want to see the bears, we're not going to be doing that hike. We're just going to probably hike up to Hidden Falls, an inspiration point, come back down, you know, visit Jackson Lake and, you know, walk around the Coulter Bay area, and then, you know, eat dinner and lunch and all that. And by that time, it'll be time to go out and look for bears again. So we're going to hit the road right now. Alright guys, so we are now in Coulter Bay because the Jenny Lake parking area was way too packed. There was no way we were getting in. So we're going to wait and do the Hidden Falls hike and Inspiration Point tomorrow because we're going to be getting up early for grizzlies, and then we'll head straight over there after grizzly watching and be able to get a spot. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're now in Coulter Bay, but instead of sitting here and relaxing today, we're going to actually go and drive down Pilgrim Creek Road because it has opened back up, which is a good sign because it's been closed the entire time we've been here. And we think it's because Grizzly 399 has been out there. So the road is open now, so we're going to drive out there and hopefully get to see her. So we drove Pilgrim Creek earlier, guys, and it was midday, super hot. We didn't really expect to see her, and we didn't. But we're headed back there now. It's like 5:30-ish, so we're going to try to get up there about 6:15, and go out on Pilgrim Creek Road and hopefully get to see her. This is probably the best chance we're going to have with that road being open. So hopefully we're going to see her tonight. Okay, so we're out at the end of Pilgrim Creek Road right now, and no sign of her yet, but it's getting about that time, so hopefully she's going to come out. There's a lot of more cars here looking for her too, so we'll see. Alright guys, so as you saw, we've had absolutely no luck with the bears again. At this point, I'm pretty sure that 399 has moved off into higher elevations because it's too hot down here in the valley. We're probably not going to see her. But as you also saw, we went and shot some photos at Schwabacher Landing this morning. Really nice location. Probably the best photos of the Tetons that I've gotten on the trip. So that was definitely really cool. And then we went out and looked for grizzlies, didn't see anything. Now we are in the Jenny Lake, or South Jenny Lake parking lot, and we are about to do the hike up to Inspiration Point and to Hidden Falls. We wanted to do the whole hike up to Lake Solitude, but because of some car troubles that have popped back up, and the fact that we had to leave tomorrow and a couple of different things, we have decided not to do that. We're instead just going to do this shorter hike and give ourselves more time in the evening to go bear watch again and hopefully have one last shot here at seeing 399 and the cubs. Alright guys, so we had a little extra time, more than we thought, and since we haven't seen the grizzlies in a couple of days, we're going to go grizzly watching a little later, and we're going to hike on up Cascade Canyon Trail towards Lake Solitude. Hopefully we'll make it all the way, we'll see, but we are headed, wow, the ground looks really great. We are headed up in that direction right now, and if we miss bear watching, they're probably not going to be out. They haven't been in a while, so hopefully we'll get to see Lake Solitude. Surrounded by peaks on all sides. Absolutely amazing. Reminds me of Glacier. Oh yeah. So guys, this is the view of the Grand Teton coming out of the North Fork of the Cascade Canyon. Absolutely incredible. Best view of the entire trip by far. And this is the North Fork of Cascade Canyon. I was standing way back up there on that rock when I showed you that last shot. And yeah, this is best views we've seen on the whole trip. Absolutely incredible. Really love this place, and definitely want to backpack up in here at some point in time. But for now, we are out of time. We can't go all the way up to Lake Solitude, so we're headed back to the parking lot. I'm just really glad we got these views. I wanted to see the lake, that would have been cool, but the main thing was this view of the Grand Teton from the back. I knew this view was back here on this hike, and that's what I wanted to see, and we got to see it. So I'm amazed. Absolutely incredible. So definitely would like to go to Solitude at some point in time, but this definitely satisfies me for now. Just being able to come up into this canyon and see the Grand from the back was what I was really hoping for while at Grand Teton. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Definitely recommend hiking up Cascade Canyon and then up the North Fork of Cascade Canyon to Lake Solitude. It's one of the best hikes I've ever been on, so pretty dang awesome. And now we're headed back to the parking lot. Alright guys, so that was pretty cool. We saw some moose back there. I got some decent shots of them. Nothing special, but it's the only moose we've seen on the trip. So it's cool to see them, even though none of my shots were that great. But we're leaving Cascade Canyon now, and you can see the scenery is just insane. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the best hikes I've ever been on in my life. I mean, look at that behind me. It's just amazing. One of the greatest hikes I've ever been on in my life. I mean, this is up there with Glacier and Yosemite National Park hikes, which are top tier parks. And I didn't know this park had this many great hikes, but this is a top tier hike. I mean, this is one of the best hikes in the nation, I would say, hands down. So really impressed. We're getting out of Cascade Canyon now, and then we're gonna go into town and eat dinner and get showers. Hi.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Just don't make any sudden moves. You can do whatever else you want.
Wait, who are you driving?
I rode with Lizzie and Daniel. Just parking is a problem. Yeah, their car's full. If you guys just take off, I'll put it Ray when you leave. Oh, you gotta.
I'm gonna drink one. I'm probably gonna drink like 3. Alright guys, so we are now in our last evening in Grand Teton National Park. As you saw, we did the Cascade Canyon hike. It was amazing, loved that hike. Definitely one of the best hikes I've ever been on, period. I mean, that was up there with like Grinnell Glacier in Glacier National Park. That was incredible. So loved that. Didn't get to go all the way up to Lake Solitude, but that's something for next time. But since we didn't go to Lake Solitude, we were able to take showers. Went into Jackson and got some dinner because we ran out of stuff to cook, and we were getting sick of cooking things anyways. And now we're gonna go look for bears again. Very low chance we see them, but we're at least gonna go out and try on our last evening here in Grand Teton National Park. So this might be the second to last clip of the vlog, because if we don't see bears or anything, then the next clip will be me closing it out. So this is it for us in Grand Teton. Beautiful park. The weather is perfect here, and it's been amazing. And hopefully we'll have the cherry on top with some grizzly bears in just a couple of minutes. All right, so we went bear watching, and we didn't expect to see 399 in the coves, and we didn't, but we missed them by 30 seconds. So after 4 days, getting up at what, 5 a.m., staying out for 3 hours, and then doing the same thing in the evening, we missed her by 15 seconds, 30 seconds on our last day. Definitely disappointing. I mean, this is an amazing park. I can't complain with the amazing visit that I've had here. Can't complain about the wolf pictures I got in Yellowstone and so many of the other photos I've gotten. But just to put in so much effort into seeing 399 and then to miss her by just barely anything. And it was definitely her, as far as we know, because I asked the guy standing there, I'm like, what was it? He says grizzly bear, and then I said, did she have 4 cubs? He said, yeah. Which way she headed? That way. We jumped in the car immediately, didn't say another word, went that way. Pilgrim Creek Road was absolutely crawling with people. Nobody saw her. So she probably went, which most of you guys who are watching this probably have no idea what I'm talking about, Pilgrim Creek Road and all this, but that's a road she uses a lot. She probably saw the cars and didn't take it, so we missed her. She was crossing the meadows right there near the road, and we missed her by 30 seconds. But you know, I can't complain, like I said, about the incredible experience I've had here in Grand Teton National Park and in Yellowstone National Park last week. This is the end of the Yellowstone and Grand Teton vlog. There's nothing more. We're heading home tomorrow. So this will be the end of all of the videos that I've made in Yellowstone and Grand Teton, and it's been one heck of an adventure. I've really enjoyed it. This is definitely probably my favorite trip I've ever taken out west. If not my very favorite, then one of my favorites. It's been incredible. So that is the end of these vlogs, guys. Hopefully I've got a lot of more great videos coming in the future. Hopefully I'll be out west again next summer making even more videos. We'll just have to see about all of that. But this has definitely been a good trip, and I think we've gotten some really good videos out of it. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like and share this video, and most importantly subscribe so that you can be entered in that giveaway to go swim with manatees down in Florida entirely for free when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe for that, and stay tuned. I've got more stuff coming in the future. See you guys in the next one.